through that training, they develop more competence. And that's the same thing with any department. If you have a sheriff's department that doesn't have the training, they're not continually developing their skills, they're not going to be able to deal with any crises that come along. And Hamilton County has a crisis. The whole state of Indiana has a crisis that we have to deal with. And that's the opioid crisis. That's one of our top issues I think that we need to face. And in 2014, when I looked at the overdose rate, which was 6 per 100,000, and then in 2017 it was 9 per 100,000. And this year, in the first 6 months, it's 11 per 100,000. So we're on track to double or triple our overdose rates. And the problem with the opioid crisis is it's a complex issue. One is it deals with prescription and laws. So that's a legislative issue. The other one is law enforcement. And when law enforcement is not communicating with the legislators, it makes it difficult for law enforcement to enforce the laws, because if legislators do not understand what law enforcement needs to enforce the laws, then the police, the sheriff's department, has to then try to enforce a law that's unenforceable. And I think that, Jimmy, you've dealt with this, where you probably had a law and you're trying to figure out how to enforce it. And
yes, sir.
So when the legislative body comes down with a law, you just end up confusing law enforcement. So there needs to be training on both sides of the house, with legislation and with
Officer discretion.
yes, officer discretion.